The Lord takes delight in his people. Now, I've heard that phrase over and over again over the 60 years I've been a Catholic, of course, but I never really meditated on that word delight. Okay, do I or we actually think of Jesus delighting in us? Do we think of this? Do we meditate on this? Do we picture his smile? Okay. And one of the reasons I think we don't is almost all the pictures that we see of Jesus, or the statues of him on the cross, things like that, or even the Sacred Heart. He's almost never smiling. Now, after Vatican II, I think partly for children, they started making pictures of Jesus smiling with a lot of little children around him. But generally, we don't see him smiling at us in these pictures. So we could actually think that his basic expression in his eyes when he looks at us is sorrowful compassion and mercy. Okay, now, I think his sorrowful compassion and mercy is absolutely basic to my hope in salvation, because I'm not always good. So of course I want to see that compassionate, merciful look. However, couldn't it be that also he's delighting in me whenever I do something good? And that wouldn't have to be something good that's very obviously good, such as evangelizing someone and bringing them back to the church. It could be something as simple as cleaning the toilet and laughing and joking while I do it instead of grumbling. He could delight that I'm thanking him for plumbing instead of complaining that I have to clean this dirty old toilet, see? So I think that it would change my whole spiritual life if I would make a point to picture him delighting in me much more often. And one way of putting this is, not from me, but from a philosopher friend of mine. He made a distinction between delight love and caring love. So, okay, a father could be very dutiful, and he works at a job that he hates, and he commutes all because he loves the family. However, if he comes home tired and he never shows any delight in those kids, personally, one by one, if he never looks at them with delight, they might not feel so loved, even though he's made all these sacrifices, see? So, dear Jesus, I do believe that you delight in me in spite of my sins. So when I do something sinful, you do look at me with compassionate mercy. But I want to experience your delight, love more, so that I will have hope for a whole heaven of delight one day in the Holy Trinity. Amen.